front gates and then entered into the main room with the 80-foot statue of Anam and the 6 giant statues and an archway with some runes inlaid around the edge, with some kind of fancy-looking mist portal or something to go speak to the oracle. And then you went off to try to look for clues or maybe find the missing axe, all that good stuff. And ended up fighting a few spiders in cracks and tunnels and stuff. And that's where we left off. It's about 3 o'clock-ish, probably about 3 o'clock in the night, or the morning, I guess.
Oh, okay.
So what do you wish to do?
Well, I'd like to get out of this tunnel.
Yeah.
Because it seems like it's a dead end. Actually,
It's a dead end.
can I inspect it?
There was another fork that we went left at. We can go right
Sure.
at.
Roll investigation to look for anything specific, or what are you?
Just like maybe a hidden passageway or something I'm missing.
Okay. Gotcha. 26. It's all solid walls all the way around. There's like a big kind of a column in the center there, and then the pathway splits off into 2, but they meet up again at the entrance that you came in, and it's just there's some spider webs all around, but no hidden passageway or anything that you can see.
I can't believe how high the DC is to find the hidden passageway.
I know. I mean, come on, Eddie.
Sorry.
Come on, Eddie.
It is what it is.
Help us out something, you know?
Okay. Are the rest of you heading back and going down the other fork?
That's where I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
All
I
right.
guess so.
Proceed slowly.
With caution.
Can I say, Eddie, that I want to look for traps as I go?
Sure.
Like, I don't want to run into spider webs or, whatever like that.
I cast mage armor on myself.
Okay. Checking for traps is, I believe, an investigation check.
Okay.
Oh.
$20.
Ooh.
All right. So the tunnels are there's spider webs kind of all throughout the tunnel. You can get through them easily enough without getting covered in them. And you don't see any traps.
No levers or...
No levers, nothing. It looked like there was maybe like an earthquake or something that kind of broke apart the mountain a little bit, and that's where these cracks and tunnels kind of come from.
Ooh. That gives me an idea about maybe the cracks in the floor of the puzzle room.
Mm.
And then this 20 for checking for traps, that'll count for as long as you're in these tunnels.
Okay. There's another split up here in the tunnel.
Uh-oh.
Scroll up as I go. And another one.
Now this here, Cedric, where you're at now, or where you just passed, that's another kind of a bigger room. Just got 5 pillars.
Okay. Nothing really in there, though.
Nothing really in there. A bunch of spider webs, a couple of spider cocoons. That's really all that's in there.
Okay. Guys, I found out where one of the forks was. Makes a loop.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Cedric.
Ah!
Where you're at now, you start feeling the wind rushing,
Yeah.
and you come out onto a ledge, and there is a. Don't go forward any further.
Mhm.
Deep drop off. It's basically a cliff. Like
Yeah,
the
I
next,
see.
Next square forward is a cliff down, and it drops down
Uh-huh.
like 700 feet.
I see that. Can I do this, Eddie?
A little bit.
Faux
Like once
rude.
once you get to about here, there's kind of a ledge right here, but here the ledge kind of ends, and you'd have to make a very high dexterity check to keep going.
So right where I am is about as far as I can go.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, so I can probably see from here where we landed.
Yes, you can see from right where you're at. You can just barely see, like make
Oh,
out
yeah.
these arches and the
Good point.
column, or
Mhm.
not the arches, the pillars holding up the entrance.
Would I know
Where you
from when we
landed.
came in if there's anything right here?
It looked when you came in, looking around, you didn't really see anything. It just looked like the face of a mountain.
Okay.
Nothing special there that you can see.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty much ready to be out of these tunnels.
Yeah.
I'm satisfied. Can I just do this, Eddie?
Uh, sure.
Can I just be here?
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm pretty confident that there's nothing between me and where we came in, right?
Yeah. I mean, you've traced all the tunnels there are.
Okay.
Yeah. After navigating your way back through the tunnels for the next 5 minutes, finding your way back out, you come back into the room that you originally found the tunnel in.
Okay.
And
Well,
Harsh.
Yeah.
As you come out, you see
Yeah.
Harshnag just
Who
sitting
thought
there
that was
in
going to
the-
be useful crawling through those tunnels?
Well, hey, you never know.
Yeah.
As you come out,
Yeah.
Harshnag sees you come back out. Hey, did you guys find anything?
giant
Some
Just some
spiders.
spider
Spiders.
webs.
Some spiders.
Nothing useful.
House cleaning, definitely neglecting this place.
Oh, yeah.
While I'm here, Eddie,
Uh-huh.
I want to go. Can I pick up this statue that was on the table?
Where at? Oh,
Like, is it
that's
carryable?
no. That's like a very big statue. You cannot
Okay.
carry.
I was just curious. What kind of giant was it?
Stone giant.
Stone giant, and it had empty hands.
Yep, just kind of empty hands, just kind of its palms just facing outwards,
Okay.
outstretched hands.
Did you guys keep track
All
of
right,
this?
everybody, stop
Okay.
and roll for initiative.
Uh-oh.
Who done it?
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh. Okay.
Wait, I don't actually have to roll, do I?
Yeah, you don't have. I'll just. Whoops. Whoops, that wasn't right. This one. Okay. So, wait. Meisner. So
Close enough, I
you
guess,
would
unless
be 21.
21.
Zujak, do you get? Is yours correct now? Right?
No, +5, yeah.
You. So I guess you probably go first since your modifier's higher. Okay. So no one. As you. No, wait. Marvin, weren't you up here?
He made a quick U-turn.
I don't know. I was
I
Mage
think you were
instincts,
the one I first saw up here.
I was running around.
Yeah. So as you kind of enter this area up here, you feel the floor underneath you give way just a little bit, and you look around, and you hear kind of a clicking sound, and roll. Let's say Zujak and no one roll perception.
Okay. Ugh.
Okay, you both hear a clicking sound, and that's all you notice.
Like a fast
You're
clicking
all
sound or
gonna
like a
die.
slow?
It's not like a click, 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 click. There's just the floor sinks down a little bit, and there's a single click.
Okay, I put my ear
How
down
high
to
is-
it to see if I can. Whoops. I didn't mean to do all those. I checked twice.
I say,
Okay.
don't move. Don't move.
It would actually be the 11. So all you see right there is you notice that the floor like went down a little bit, and it seems like it triggered something underneath the floor, and there's like a little burst of looks like some kind of magical energy.
Okay, I look at Noah and I say, I think I'm on a one of those plates that are maybe by what do you call those traps that are
Tectonic.
Right.
Booby trap.
yeah
Tectonic.
triggered by
Tectonic.
weight.
Hang on, I'm taking a bite of my ramen noodle soup.
I think if I move off
Pressure
of this, it's
plate.
gonna blow. Yeah, pressure plate is gonna blow.
Can you see what that magical energy is attached to?
No, negative.
Well, nice knowing you, mate. I might just make a book for it.
Oh, I say I can get out of here easy.
Am I aware
yeah.
of what's
Oh, yeah,
going
you
on,
can-
Eddie?
Okay, okay. You stand there, okay,
Roll
and then you do
perception
your
check.
thing, but let me book it first.
Okay.
Down south. Okay. Wait, hang on. I guess I'm not in the right turn order to do that.
Can I delay my action until he moves as well,
Until no one moves?
so we can move at the same time?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so it's Cedric's turn, and with an 18, you notice, you look back and you see them talking about something. You didn't notice the clicking or the floor sinking down like an inch.
Yeah. Did I hear Meisner talking to no one about he thinks he stepped on a plate, or do I not really know what's up?
I think at this distance, no, you're like 340 feet away. You
Okay.
really don't hear them.
Man, this guy's always
You
so
see
far
that-
away from us. So.
They're talking about something, but
It's never like 30 feet. It's like
yeah.
a
Am
mile.
I limited to 30 feet of speed on my turn, or am I on a turn?
It's a normal turn, like combat. You just don't know what you're fighting. Haha.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I
So
guess
you
I have
could-
no.
You could dash.
I have no reason to dash, though. I mean, I don't know what's going on. So I
not.
guess I'll spend my turn walking back towards my partners
Okay.
because I'm not doing anything right now. Holy,
Makes sense.
this map is huge. That's as far as I move.
What?
There I am.
Holy cow!
not much.
You're all gonna
That's all-
die.
Well, and also I get 25 speed, and I can only move 10 feet at a time, so I can't
Oh.
even use my full speed.
Yeah.
No, actually,
Can I
Uh,
move 30? Can I just say I did 30?
I yell over to no one and I say, "Come to me, trust me. I can get us out of here."
Okay. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you can do that as a bonus action. Still hold your turn,
Okay.
or not
Good.
a bone. I guess. Yeah. I guess holding your turn is really delaying your action, not your bonus action. I believe. Okay. Meisner. With a 22, you overheard them. You noticed that the floor sunk down a little bit, and overheard them saying something about a pressure plate, maybe. So you know something's up.
I don't know what to do. Can I do? Say 30 feet, huh? I'll just move here, and I guess can I like tap on the tap? Well, never mind. No, I'll just move there, and that'll be it.
Okay. All right. No one. Before you get before you have time to do anything, you notice from the end of the hallway the what looked like a stone wall before
Oh.
kind of fades away, and from out of that hole in the wall comes rolling a great big giant rock.
Oh no.
And it's rolling pretty
Indiana Jones.
fast. Like Indiana Jones. It's rolling super fast.
Do, do, do.
I need Zujak and No One and Meisner to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Okay. I feel like old wizard would have been able to see that and TP out.
Yeah, with a 6 perception? Not so much.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, Marvin.
Dexterity 12. Oh, wait.
22.
You're correct, Peckers.
Aha. 22. Okay, that succeeds. No one succeeds.
Sorry, Zujak.
Zujak does not. Ouch. Okay, so No One, you manage to you see it coming as you're kind of walking towards Zujak, and you manage to dodge out of the way and duck down in the corner by the hallway so that the rock kind of rolls right over top of you without actually hitting you. Zujak, you're turned around yelling at No One to come up to you, and you don't see it coming at all. And you take all the bludgeoning damage.
Wow.
46 points of bludgeoning damage. That's gonna
Just a
hurt.
flesh wound.
Just a flesh wound. Yeah,
But you're
you're
missing
prone.
your arms.
Yeah, and you're knocked prone,
Okay, no problem.
like so. Okay, Meisner, you also managed to kind of duck out of the way of it. Really, at this point, you're able to just kind of take it 1 or 2 steps back before it hits you, and then, it'll be your turn before it moves again. And now it is No One's turn.
Let's see. Can I?
I say, do you got any of those vitamins? My legs are feeling a bit weak.
Right. The problem is, I don't think I got any vitamins.
Bananas? Apples?
Looks like I got 1 potion of healing. But maybe I guess technically it'd be his turn too right now. If
Whose?
you wanted to take an action.
Oh, yes, that is true. Zujak, you can take your action now if you.
I say, too late.
Right.
I don't think I have any healing stuff. I'm just gonna, let's see, how far it is into one of these things here. I won't be able to get very far, huh? Well, I stand up and
I guess technically you'd have 15 feet of movement, but we'll round that up to 20. Normally I know everything rounds down, but since this map is so stupid, we'll round up for movement.
okay. Okay, and I'm gonna go 20 feet inside here. Okay, then I'm going to start. Just because I have no other action I want to take, I'm going to start doing Tiny Hut.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna just kind of go into this doorway here, and I yell, "Watch out, boulder!"
Okay.
to the rest.
Yeah. Okay.
And I go into high alert. I don't think that's a thing, but it is now.
It's not, but you know.
Alert and alarm.
I know what you
Marvin,
mean.
if you remember like the days back when Kendall on the bus, he'd roll down the aisle and
soldier
say,
is
"I'm ready
always
for
prepared."
anything." That's what I did
soldier
right
is-
then.
A soldier is always prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I just did.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Harshnag hears, at this point, Cedric, you can hear the boulder coming too, and you look up and, see it coming.
I can see it?
Yeah. Harshnag also sees it, and he just ducks into this room right beside it. And it's Zujak.
I'm just sitting here, just doing this ritual.
Just chilling in Cedar Rapids.
All right. Cedric.
So on the map, I mean, I don't know if Cedric's vision actually could see where this thing is. If you put it on the map, I can't see it.
Wait, you can't see it on the map?
Uh-uh.
Oh.
Let's just say
Is it
this:
on the-
it's a
It's right
30-foot boulder, wide
Yeah, this-
and high. You
this
see
hallway-
it,
This hallway
guaranteed.
is well lit enough that you could see it.
Okay. So I can see it.
Yep.
And how fast is it moving?
Pretty fast.
Like, is it about to be upon me?
It
Okay.
looks.
Now I can see it.
Too late, you're dead.
It looks like you might have another a little bit of time. To you, maybe 6 seconds or so, but it's gonna hit you in in about 10 seconds or so. 8
All
to
right.
10 seconds.
Well, I'm gonna move to here, which is 20 feet, because I used 30 feet of movement on my last turn, and
Well, I mean, you can go ahead and move another 10 because we're just rounding movement up.
all right. Did I step
on
into
this
this room?
map? Okay. All right. Anything else?
Can I prepare dodge or something if I need to?
Yes.
I do that.
Meisner.
Okay. Well, I guess I avoided the boulder, so I'll just move here.
Did you not see me getting
Actually.
flattened?
Me?
Oh, sorry, I shouldn't be talking.
Actually, hold on. I was here. Can I move up here into this? Here?
On the other side of the boulder?
Yeah. Or I guess I stepped over here, right? Probably.
Not really. You dodged it just by kind of do anything other than just stay out of its way.
Not much more to do.
I do. It's something I haven't told you about my backstory, but I can do dancing rituals to make giant boulders and stones and things like that just stop and
Oh,
reverse
really?
time. I don't know if I told you about this. Yeah.
You did not. We'll have to review that between sessions at some point.
No, I'm just I'm not going to do anything until I hear that thing thud.
Okay. That thing should have actually moved again before your turn. So it does, and it's now down here, right outside your door, Cedric.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it's
I pop back out, but I look both ways to make sure another one's not coming.
looks all clear on the
Do I
upper
see?
side.
Is there still an opening, like a secret room there?
Yes, there's still there's still a hole, just a big hole in the wall where it came out.
Okay. I'm gonna walk.
It doesn't look like there's another boulder in there.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up here and just like check on Zujak, make sure he's not like dead at this point.
Okay. And as you
Joel, you okay there?
Well,
Uh-oh.
I can't feel my legs.
as you
What,
walk
another boulder comes?
into this area here, you can see that it's still kind of set in, like the floor is still sunk into the ground a little bit, by like half an inch or so. So it looks like the trap is still, whatever, it's still been triggered. It hasn't been reset yet.
Man, I
Can
wish
you
I'd gone
reset,
that way
guys?
if I was sensing for traps.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned, that'll only last in the tunnels. But,
Oh, okay.
Okay. It is then Harshnag. He's just kind of pokes his head out the door here and watches as it rolls past. And it's Zujak.
I'm just
You're
sitting
still
here.
just doing your tiny hut.
Yeah, I got pretty scared there, and so this is kind of like, what
It's
I
a
gotta
reflex.
do. Yep.
Cedric.
I hit it with my hammer.
Okay, roll for attack. Oh, you did. 17. I mean, you hit it.
I deal 14 damage to the boulder.
It a little piece
Crumbles.
of it chips off and kind of falls on the ground, or as it rolls past. But it
I put it in my pocket.
It doesn't slow down at all. Okay, you can add about
How bad does his
the size of
arms jar?
A what now?
Said how bad does his arms get jarred?
Oh, they jarred pretty good. But the chunk that fell off was about the size of a bun, like a dinner bun.
Dinner
How much does it weigh?
A pound?
Okay, got it.
Maybe not quite. Maybe like 12 ounces.
Can I also roll to intimidate the boulder?
Sure. With your bonus action.
I'm just dicking around. I'm done.
Okay.
Scare that thing.
Okay. Let me see here. Thanks. I'll use my dash option to run out here and back in here.
Okay.
All right.
At this point, the boulder slammed into this giant with the outstretched arms, and then the statue immediately starts pushing it back up the hallway.
What? Okay, that's cool.
That's not fair.
That's what he's there for. And it's no one.
How fast is he pushing this thing up?
Much slower. Like, it's a very slow pace. Like, you could outwalk it, basically.
So since I'm creating this tiny hut here, I should block it, right?
Interesting.
I should say so.
Sure, it will.
Okay.
If you get it done before he gets there. It's been 2 rounds now, right?
3, I think.
3. Okay. So you'd need 7 more rounds, right?
Wait, is the statue
Probably, yeah.
pushing it up?
310 feet. Boy, that's so long.
Yeah, the statue is pushing it very slowly, like slower than a walking pace.
Well, I think we should quickly get in that room.
Okay.
Up here?
Yeah. So I'm like, I'll scout it out. So I guess I take my. Can't I like triple dash somehow with my cunning?
No.
Yes, I think so.
I think it's like
Yeah.
90 feet total, like 30,
Yeah.
30, 30.
30, 30, and 30. Because you can do a dash as a normal action.
Right.
No, there was something else you had.
The cunning my cunning.
Yeah. I think there was something that let you do that.
Basically, I can use my bonus as another dash using my cunning action.
I think so. I think we've done it before.
So I run up here. Is there no hole there?
No, there's a big hole in the wall.
Okay. I mean, I can't see past
It's-
it on my screen.
Yeah, and it's not a tunnel. It doesn't go anywhere. It's just a big carved out hole where the rock was sitting.
Oh, so it's not really like a room. I mean, it is,
No,
but it's basically
nope.
the size of the boulder.
Yeah, it's just the size of the boulder, and that's it.
So how about this? As I was running by, do I see any like extra tunnels off to the right or left?
Nope. They're all just identical rooms, pretty much, with just big cement slabs as beds / couches.
Okay. I say, never mind, guys. False alarm. Dead end. Build the tiny hut.
All right. It is Harshnag. He's peeks out again, sees it's coming back. Just stays in that room. You're still doing tiny hut,
Yeah.
and then it's Cedric.
Okay. I just heard Marcus talking, but I don't really know what's going on down there. What would Cedric understand what he's talking about, or what's going on?
Probably not from here. I mean, you probably can't even hear him.
Okay.
I mean, the boulder's rolling on the ground. It's making a bit of noise, and he's, 400 feet away.
I want to move to there, and I want to push back.
Okay. Make a strength check. $14. You
And
push
I'm
back.
proficient in strength saving throws. So would I get to add my proficiency bonus to a regular strength check?
Nope. This wouldn't be a strength saving throw. It would just be a straight up strength
Okay.
check. Actually, really, well, athletics, I guess. Are you proficient in athletics?
Yeah.
Okay, roll athletics.
Can I roll for that instead?
Yeah, instead of strength. Oop,
How
not.
about you just give me an 18? How about that?
Okay, let's round it even it out. You push back against the boulder, but the giant's just pushing you backwards as your feet skid along the floor, and it really doesn't seem to slow him down.
Okay, then I will use. Well, I can't dash, can I?
No.
Because I just took an action.
Yeah.
So I will try to run away, I guess.
Okay. Meisner.
Okay. Where's the boulder at by now? Or yes, is there? Or I guess I can't really.
You'd have to peek
No.
out into the hallway
Yeah.
to see it. But yeah, you could peek out and see it's pretty much like all the way down at the end.
Gotcha. Okay.
Moving back up slowly.
Okay. I'll guess I'll look only for um. hmm. Can I do a dash up here and go towards Ujack's at, or does he already have the tiny hut up?
It's not up yet.
Okay, then I will do that.
Okay.
And yeah. And can I tap on the earpiece thing and say, "Hey, is it?" And and no one. Did you say that's a dead end up there?
Dead end. Check the second floor. Maybe this thing set something in motion up there.
We're on the second floor, aren't we?
Nope, you're on the main floor yet.
Oh, there's a floor up from here?
Yeah, all the way down at the other end, or where you entered, there was a set of steps on either side going up.
Oh, I thought we were up there.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, now it's this guy's turn again.
Bring it.
It moves there. Nope. Dexterity.
Ah. Alright.
Okay. A 16 succeeds. So as you pushed against it a little bit, it pushed you back a little bit, and as you turned to run away, it had dropped some gravel, or like kind of gravel, basically, as it rolled down the hallway. And you slip on a little bit of it and almost fall down, and it almost gets pushed over you again, but you manage to scramble away and come away unharmed.
It's not rolling so smooth either after it lost that local bread-sized chunk.
I thought it was a dinner roll, but I mean, things grow over time, so I can.
Yeah.
It's like a
I'll give you
fishing
that.
story, you know?
Right? Yeah, the
Was it a
one time
dinner
I
roll
whacked
size?
out half that boulder.
Yeah, it was just tiny little dinner roll size.
Ah,
Yeah.
I thought
Yep.
you said loaf of bread.
No, he said
Man.
dinner bun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sorry.
I don't know if that weighs a pound.
He said 12 ounces.
Pretty dense rock. Yeah, probably
Granite.
about 12 ounces.
Ooh, can I use it for magic?
Huh?
See,
I'll figure it out.
You'd have to check that out at some
I'll
other
have
time
to
when you
investigate it
when you
later.
have time.
When I want to sit down on the floor and look at my
Do it. All right. No one. You're up.
So I say, I wonder if an immovable rod would hold that thing back.
Oh!
Maybe not, though.
Oh,
I mean,
Certainly
dang.
would.
it's probably got a
immovable.
lot of.
Actually, I'm gonna turn that on.
Okay. So Marty's tiny hut might not even do it. We can also just get out of the way next time and just keep on reactivating it. Not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
But if an immovable rod would.
Yeah,
do
we
the
could put
trick.
we could put it right there, so it would. Yeah.
Yeah. Good point.
So,
Didn't think
You
of
could
that.
you could just put the immovable rod on the pressure plate.
So like I'm actually not standing on it. I kind of pushed off just a bit, and I'm just hovering there with my boots of levitation.
Okay. And you can see it's still pushed down a little bit, about an inch. So it hasn't been reset yet.
Actually, you know what? Hang on, guys. We might not be able to reset or stop the boulder with the movable rod, but I wonder if we can reset the plate, push that down, and just keep it held with the movable rod. Stone would never get reset. Or it would try, but it would just keep on rolling into the guy that's pushing it up there.
You mean like it's going to grow back into the wall here when it comes back through?
Well, I just
Is that-
think basically we could keep the pressure plate pushed,
Push down.
and then the guy would just constantly have to try to roll it back up in.
What's
Well,
the
we could
point
just
of that?
we could just block the guy from ever putting the ball back in, right? If we
Oh
put
yeah, I mean if we can.
I mean, a movable rod That's it's
Well-
in its name.
Yeah, but I mean, it can get pushed with a certain strength check.
Yeah.
Oh,
with a
really?
certain strength check. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this thing here is moving so slowly.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know.
I mean, he's a stone giant. I mean, or he's like a statue.
Well,
A
okay, what's on the
magical
other
statue.
wall here? The wall at the north end is just a wall, right?
Yes, there's a hole, like a hole in the wall where the rock was, but yeah, other than that, it's.
I mean, so if we stop it in between us and where that wall is, then it won't be able to roll anymore. Not? I mean, we want to stop it from rolling, correct?
Yeah.
So we don't want it. We don't want it to be pinballing back and forth where we want to be walking down. If we wait till it hits up to the top, or just, I mean, just somewhere where we can stop it and then just.
So,
crawl
okay,
around it.
guys, I think this is part of the puzzle, and basically it's a timed puzzle then, because maybe these things have to be activated to.
The
in
rod
order
can hold
for
up.
other things to happen.
I look over and say, "Do you know the specifics on that immovable rod? How much weight it can hold?"
No.
Me?
Anyone?
Yeah. I thought it was like 8,000 pounds or something, or 8,000.
I look over at that ball and I'm like, "Do you think that thing weighs 4 tons?"
Yeah, 8,000 pounds of weight. More weight causes the rod to deactivate and fall.
Oh wow, sounds like you're reading from a book. You've got very good memory.
I have a little note here that the person gave me when I bought the rods.
Ah, that makes sense.
Always read the manual.
Okay. Well, I say you guys can do what you want. I'm gonna be making a dash, try to get up to the second floor quick.
Okay, yeah, I say, well, I don't think anyone's gonna wait around, so.
Can you just TP up to the second floor?
No, because I can't see it.
Okay.
Can someone drill a hole through the ceiling here?
I don't think I got any explosives, unfortunately.
Okay. I guess I will.
Okay,
It's not
my
my turn
turn's
yet.
done.
Okay. Wait, are you done? No one?
Yeah,
Didn't use an immovable rod or anything?
I did not.
Alright, so it's Harshnag. He's just chilling out in his room. Then it's Zujak.
Okay, I'm going to curse because this is not going to be working. So I move 30. Actually, I am going to dash. There you go.
Anything else?
That's it.
Cedric.
All right, I kind of look down the hallway and see people running towards me, so I don't want to go that way anymore. How tall is the ceiling?
The ceiling here is, I believe, 40 feet tall.
Can I try to climb over the thing?
60 feet tall. The rock is, I believe, yeah, 40 feet diameter, so not so much.
It's a 40 feet diameter, and
You
the
could-
ceiling's 60 feet high.
Yeah, but it's a sphere. You could kind of squeeze up against the wall on one side and duck down a little bit, and
Okay.
it would kind of roll over you without.
I do that, and then I'll just wait for it to pass me and delay the rest of my turn.
All right. Meisner.
All right, I am having trouble trying to understand what no one's saying, so I just decided to use a dash option and skidoo.
Hey.
Whoops. Where? No, go back to there.
And it is time to rock again. It's another 20 feet, and then it's no one.
Where's the rock at?
It's right about here. And really, now that it's moving this slowly, you can all pretty easily just do what Cedric did and hug the wall and duck down a little bit, and it'll just roll right past.
So can we just like? Do we still have to be an initiative?
Not necessarily. If you're just trying to run, or you're just all trying to get down to, like, this end of the hallway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that'll be 300 feet divided by how fast can you move, Meisner?
I can do 40 regularly.
Or dash
So-
with 80?
Dash with 80, yeah.
Okay, so about 4 rounds, which means by the time you're all down there, the rock would be here. And then you can
Okay.
all be down here.
I,
As Harshnag sees the rock roll past and you guys rushing down, he comes out of his room too. Says, "Whew, you guys all right? Did it get anybody?"
Oh no, not me.
Oh, well, that's good. And
There's
he
a bone
gives you a
sticking out of
second-
your pants.
Yeah, he gives you a second glance and says, "Huh, you look flatter than the last time I saw you, though.
I fell.
Are you-
I fell down the
Are you
stairs.
okay?"
He's lacking moral fiber.
I brag that I want to brag that I actually dealt damage to the rock.
I go over and I pick up a small dinner bun size rock.
No, it's in my pocket.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
there's a few more like smaller chunks, kind of gravel size, lying
I'm
around.
like,
Oh, so I made several
let's-
rocks.
I don't have too much time to waste here chit-chatting, so I want to go try to check the second floor before this rock resets, hopefully.
Okay.
I want to look
Um,
at the thing the giant was standing on it to see if there's anything there now that he's gone.
Roll investigation. Wait, no one. What's that history for?
That was for me to know if I knew anything about the movable rods from school.
Oh,
But I remembered I didn't go to school, so.
right. Yeah, it's just a little short 1-foot pedestal, Cedric, and it doesn't look like there's anything special to it or any way to disarm the trap from here.
Yeah. Like the giant wasn't standing on a clue or anything as far as I can tell.
Nope. It's just
Okay.
clean, solid rock. Nothing special. All right. Is anybody going with no one upstairs?
Yeah.
I went up the other side.
I got my perception up, though, looking for traps.
All right. Roll a investigation.
Okay. I'm actually not really looking, I'm more running, as it
Cedric,
turns out.
let me move you. Hang on. Stop moving.
I'm not moving.
Where did I go?
There we go. To the right.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
And Harshnag will also
Hmm.
follow you upstairs.
We're on a different plane,
Of existence?
yet on the
Upstairs-
same level.
It looks the same, pretty much the same as the downstairs area did. Here on this end, there is a female cloud giant statue
Ooh, hello.
standing here. And, she's, yeah, just kind of posed as if she was casting a spell. You don't see anything special. On the north end of the room, or the hallway here, you can see that it looks like the cave or the mountain is kind of caved in and buried the northern part of this set of rooms and the hallway under a bunch
No
of
boulder here, guys.
Yeah, whew. Dodged a bullet, or
Ew.
shall I say a boulder?
I start confidently walking down the hallway.
Okay. As you walk down there and look left and right, again, there's not much of anything so far. Just empty rooms with cement slabs. Best guess is giants just use these to rest a bit when they come and visit.
Boy, I stop and take a breather because my legs are hurting walking on all this hard concrete. Okay, back at it.
Okay, just for fun, Cedric, actually,
What?
everybody. Well, no, keep going. Never mind.
Shoot.
I do not keep going.
At this point, we all turn
Nothing to
Right? Guys, I got this feeling in my bones.
Miser,
Yeah.
as you enter that room,
Okay.
you notice sitting on the northern there is a giant bag sitting on that rock.
Oh. Hey guys, I tap on my earpiece. I think I found something in here.
I say be
Look
careful.
out. I forgot we have these earpieces. I said they're so comfy.
Yeah, I don't know why you guys were yelling earlier.
I wondered the same thing too. I was like, hey. I thought about it, but I figured, hey, unless you say you tap the ear and use those, it's not, you're not using them. So yeah, there's a giant sack sitting on the bed. It looks like it's got some stuff in it. But you would have to go get it and take a look if you want to see what it is.
I
So
look inside the bag.
Okay. You find what all the thing here.
a rocking chair.
What kind of bag?
Wait, how often did that roll? 4 times. Okay. You find a rocking chair.
Boy.
It's a bit smashed, probably no longer working. There's a wooden
Unfortunate.
door with some twisted iron hinges. Dented metal helm. Probably wouldn't be of any use as armor. There's a wooden mannequin. And then also 3 severed, frozen dwarf heads.
Huh?
2 of them
Frozen?
male. Frozen, yes. 2 of them male and 1 female. And this entire temple, I mentioned it a couple times, but never specifically every single area. But kind of this entire area, pretty much every surface is kind of covered in frost. And it's pretty cold in here.
Looks like this is like a dollhouse stuff.
But yeah, and those severed heads, and then also a shard of ice, long and slender, about the size of a dagger. There's
I look over at
a
Cedric.
bit of a faint glow within it.
Does
I
it
see.
appear to be like magical? Like, can I pick it up? Would I?
You don't know there's a glow within it. I guess you can't tell if it has magical properties, but it's not a normal piece of ice. There's something special about it since it's glowing.
Ugh.
Certainly don't detect any magic or know even that it is magical for sure. Maybe there's a little glowworm inside of it or something.
I pick up the totally normal piece of ice.
Okay. It's very cold.
Okay. That's all.
All right. And that is all that's in the bag.
Any
We,
questions there, Cedric?
I can't think of a good joke, but I feel like Cedric would still be weird about dwarves and make a joke about dwarf heads.
Any relatives of yours?
Shit. I got nothing. So I should make a joke, but I can't think of anything.
Does anybody want some head? There's 3 of them here. Something like that.
You know, I really
Or
wanted to come up with a.
Maybe not that terrible.
I really wanted to come with a joke, like any joke, really. But now I'm glad that I did. Because some of them are real
That's true.
bad.
Okay. What else?
I don't know. How big is the bag? Like, could I carry the bag with the heads in it?
Not really. It's a giant-sized bag. It'd be a bit of a hassle.
Yeah.
To carry the whole thing.
I look
Cedric
over and
doesn't
like,
really want to carry dwarf heads around, so I don't want to grab those. I feel like they're important, but I don't want to take those with me. I take the ice thing, and that's all I do.
Okay. And you notice as you take the ice, basically like an icicle dagger almost. You notice it's very cold, but it doesn't quite act like normal ice. Like it's not melting in your hands. But yeah, you can stick it in your backpack. And for now,
weapon.
add to your inventory. Just add.
I just kind of want to hold it.
Okay, but
I want to carry it in my hand.
You can add it to your inventory. Just call it like an ice shard or whatever. So you don't.
I have a boulder shard and an ice shard.
Yeah.
I look at it and a thought runs through my head. You know, the whole like don't run with scissors type thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't say anything.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps a dagger could run through your head.
You technically didn't hear what I was thinking. But I just look at those short legs and I see the lippage in the tile on the floor, and I'm just thinking, yikes.
They are not short legs.
They're shorter than average.
They're shorter than a human, but
which is average. But you know, Cedric, if you get a dagger that's made out of wind and a dagger that's made out of fire, then you'll have daggers of all the elements.
Oh my gosh, you guys, are you so excited for my elemental arsenal?
Maybe Harshnag knows what that is.
No, what is?
This icicle.
I just kind of hold it up.
Oh, boy, that looks like a shard of the ice rune.
Oh. Maybe we can use it on the portal thing.
What does that mean? What can we do with a shard? Do we need to find more? Can we grow the whole thing out of it? Yo, Wizard, surely you read something in your books about ice shard rune things.
No, I don't think I have.
Okay, it's a pretty nifty item. It's got some magical properties. Once you attune to it, take 8 hours. As long as you have it on you, you can. And I added the description of it to your. Wait, what?
Meisner put a link in the chat.
That's funny. I like it. I added. You should have a thing in your journal, Cedric, explaining what the Shard of the Ice Rune does. Basically, it as an action, as long as once you've attuned to it, which will take 8 hours of focusing on it. But, like, you can't be doing it during a long rest or whatever. You have to dedicate 8 hours specifically to it. Doesn't have to be 8 consecutive hours, but yeah. As an action, you can touch a body of water and freeze it within a 10-foot radius. You can do that once per short rest or long rest. You have resistance to fire damage. And other stuff.
That's
The
pretty
icy mantle
impressive.
thing, I'm not sure what that is exactly. It didn't make sense to me, but we can maybe figure it out later.
Also, like Cedric, you like to carry around like a lot of weird things like war guys and heads of giants and things like that. So it would also keep those nice and cool, stop them from rotting.
Yeah.
Bag always reeks.
Yeah.
This is gonna be great for me. It's gonna really fit my aesthetic really well.
Mhm. So I guess, yeah, if you want to keep that, review some of that stuff, which technically, I guess, but you know, Harshnag could tell you all about all the things that it does. Actually, you know what? Just in the interest of time, he will explain to you all the things that it does, and all of you hear it. So you should all have it visible in your journal. But yeah, it won't do anything for now because it requires 8 hours of attunement, so
Yeah.
we'll just kind of keep moving along for now.
I'm just gonna keep carrying it around with me and see if I can get the hang of this thing.
All right. So yeah, Harshnag explains to you what it is and says, "Oh boy, that's a nice find there. I don't know, some frost giant must have just left it there and forgot about it or something."
Yeah. Eddie, are you gonna add the shard of the boulder rune to my inventory too?
Go ahead, go for it.
What magical items do I get for that?
You can call it that. It's a rock. It's granite.
Mm.
Okay. And that's, yeah, you kind of search through all the other rooms up here on the level. Everybody roll investigation. You see what you find.
Oh, please, cross your fingers, boys. We're going in. I got -1.
Yowza! All right. Miser and No One are just kind of really doing a great job of checking stuff out. Cedric's doing all right, you know, checking out every room a little bit and doesn't find anything. Zujak is really checking this stuff out. Checking every little nook and cranny of all the beds and the rocks and the boulders back here. And you don't find anything of interest back here.
I say,
On this entire upper floor.
there's nothing here. It's empty.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
What door?
Time to move on. Well, that got me in the mood for. We should play a role playing Westworld.
Mm.
I wonder if that's a thing.
It's gotta be.
Probably. All right. So
There's no-
as you hold on, as you head back downstairs, come down there again, and you notice the statue, the stone giant statue, is back on its pedestal here with its arms outstretched.
Yeah.
It's a little off center this time, though.
It is, because the grid snapping stuff wasn't on the last time, and now it is. That's better.
There you go. So I don't understand what happened down there at the other end of the hall. What was that all about?
So basically, there's a pressure plate that when we stepped on it, boulder came out of wall, ran really fast
Yeah.
down hallway.
Yeah.
Wizard smush.
Wizard Smush.
Speaking of wizards,
So,
where
like-
is he?
What
I'll be
was
back in a second.
down there when the boulder like chased you? Was there anything behind it? Like, did it open
Nah.
anything?
There was a little room, but couldn't
There was
really.
nothing in it.
Yeah, just like the size of the boulder. I went up and took a look. It wasn't anything.
Okay. It was
I'm
literally
thinking-
just a hole.
Yeah, I'm thinking that there's doors on the other side of the room with the statues in it. We should go
Yeah.
and see if there are similar things like this
Yeah.
that we can get.
I mean, there's got to be, right?
Right?
Do either of these stairs go down, or do
No,
both
they
sides
both.
of these go up?
Yeah, both go up.
Okay. I guess I'm
So-
gonna go back into this room until
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah, I think
until
so
Eddie gets
too.
back. Now's our chance, boys. Check out every hallway.
Right. All of a sudden, I get immediate superpowers, invincibility.
Pew pew. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so y'all go back into the main room there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everything's
we're gonna-
still pretty much as you left it. Looks the same.
I head down.
I-
I say, let's check these other doors, guys.
Am I standing next to an ice giant right now?
Yes.
Does my ice shard react to it in any way?
Not really. Are you still holding it in your hands?
Yeah.
Nope. It's still
Okay.
just the same as it was.
I want to make my way over to where everyone else is going too, but I want to walk past the runes too and see if anything happens.
Nope.
Okay.
Nothing really happens with it.
Then I follow my companions.
Alright. Harshnag kind of comes up behind you and asks, alright, you want to go through this door here?
Yeah, what could go wrong?
Yes, please.
Alright. And he
You
goes up to
first.
the door, gives it a nice big push, opens it up, and goes on through.
Ooh, this is new.
This room is nice.
Everybody roll perception just for fun.
Oh, I see it.
I see something. It's behind a pillar.
Uh oh. You hear that's from this universe?
Right?
What?
Big green or big blue, spiky something.
Maybe it's just another statue.
Okay. So we got a, 1913. All pretty good.
Oh,
Um,
except for
Except for mine.
oops.
But, you know.
I was still admiring the
mostly
door.
good. Okay. You see there is a giant sort of lizard-like centipede-like looking creature curled up on a throne kind of over here. Just curled up in there, looks like it's just chilling. There is a big fire pit here in the center. How big is this?
Very good
Quite.
point.
About 20 feet.
Feet.
450 feet.
Okay, no one. You had the highest one, 20, yeah. No one. You notice the southernmost, these are all just tables and benches.
Mm-hmm.
Big, huge tables. You notice at the southernmost slab, kind of right here-ish, leaning up against that slab, there's something up against it. Can't quite make out what it is.
Like, does it look like a person or a body, or does it look like
like not a person or a body
a
or
sword?
anything. It's some kind of weapon, but you can't really tell what it is.
Nice.
I'm like, guys, I'm guessing you guys see that centipede, but I also see a weapon possibly down at that other table. I wonder if that's the axe or the weapon that's missing from the giants.
It probably is. Cedric is confident. How many humans is the centipede made of?
75.
Oh my goodness. Has science gone too far?
Or has it not gone far enough?
No, it's gone too far.
How long is the centipede?
This thing is, well, it's kind of curled up. Roll perception.
I go into stealth mode. I basically disappear. Like, Cedric looks over, and I'm not there anymore.
Boy,
I'm like, God, finally.
It's really hard to tell how big it is. Really, it's kind of curled up on the throne right now.
Okay.
Are we walking? Or are we just hanging out?
I'm in stealth mode, going over to check out the weapon.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be in the corner because I don't.
I'm
wanna
gonna
get-
go too, but I'm going to like stay more between no one and the centipede thing.
I
I'm
tap
gonna be
my earpiece.
in the
I'm
corner,
like, guys, I can
making
check
no
this out.
noise. I'm pretending I don't exist.
Okay.
I'm like
Cedric.
crouched down
Oh,
behind,
Wait,
going half
no,
speed.
is no one going like in stealth mode? Is he like hiding?
Yes.
Then I don't want to follow him.
Roll stealth. No one.
And like, I guess I'm trying to go at half speed, so I get the.
Yeah. Yep. Yowza. Okay.
Don't.
Goes up and counts the feet.
Yeah, you're pretty much invisible as of right now behind that table.
So I just keep on creeping down here.
All right.
Pretty careful going across here, but make a quick little dash.
And this Harshnag will kind of creep around to like just behind this pillar here.
Yeah, no one will
over
see
here
the
and
giant.
I take a look at what this weapon is that's sitting here.
It is a steel great axe. It is giant-sized times 2, basically. Like it's super sized, and it looks like about the right size for the statue that was missing a weapon.
Hey guys, over. I think we found.
And you hear Harshnag's, Hey, where'd you go? I looked up and you were gone.
Someone silence that guy.
Look at Harshnag. Shh. Quiet.
No, oh no, wait, he doesn't have an earpiece. Sorry, he didn't hear anything.
Okay. I'm like, I think we found. I think this right here is the axe for the giant, but I'm guessing it doesn't look like something I can move.
It does not.
Okay. But
You
I don't
could
think I'm gonna be
maybe
able to move
drag
it.
it, but you certainly couldn't carry it.
I think we're gonna need Harshnag over here to try to bring this thing back.
I look over at Harshnag. I say, "Can you be pretty stealthy and go help no one get that axe while not alerting the centipede's attention?"
Oh, I can try.
I look down at his boots. I'm like, those aren't the best boots. Maybe take off your boots and go barefoot.
He looks
That
down
smell,
kinda
though.
hesitantly and like, well,
Smell might kill something.
I guess if you insist. I'm not sure how that's really gonna help that much. But if you think it's for the best,
I have a cutting plan.
okay.
When Harshnag sneaks around behind the table and gets to about here,
Uh-huh.
then when he gets ready to dash, I want to throw my boulder shard over here,
Okay.
and then we can all hide while he makes the break across the opening.
Wait, hang on,
All
hang on. How much weight can my boots lift?
Ooh. 400 pounds, I believe.
I go over and I put like my feet on like either side of the underneath the axe, and I try to levitate a few inches off the ground.
Ooh. Roll strength check.
Is that like a saving throw? Or
No, just
strength?
straight up. Just click on strength. Actually, or athletics, I guess. which,
Okay.
yeah. I said, nah, never mind. 16's good enough.
Okay.
Athletics, I think your modifier would be more, but since that's what I asked for and that succeeds, I don't want to make you roll again. So
Goodness.
with your boots, with the help of your boots, you're able to actually pick it up for the most part. It's still dragging a little bit, like on the ground. If you grab it by the handle, the axe part's still dragging a little bit on the ground, but you could definitely move it. But it would make a little bit of noise.
Hmm. But like I can't like lift it completely off the ground with my boots.
Nope.
I put it back down carefully.
Okay.
Be like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna.
Make a stealth check. With advantage, probably. Because of your thing. Okay. Don't even need it. Holy cow! Plus 13. Alright, you set it down and peek over at the centipede-looking fella. And you can just barely see it around that one pillar. And it doesn't look like it's noticed you. Yet.
I'm like, yeah, Harshnag, why don't you try to come over here and haul this thing?
I relay that to Harshnag.
Alright. Harshnag looks over at Zujak again, kind of hesitantly. So, you really think I should take off my boots?
I say, well, what do you think?
Well,
I'm not the one wearing those boots. Are they soft?
I mean, as long as the smell doesn't wake it up.
They work pretty well. Actually, the smell might do you in more than.
Yeah.
I say, okay, we'll trust
I think
your
I'll risk it
instincts.
with them.
Okay.
They're not steel or anything. They're nice and soft.
Okay.
Okay, Harshnag will attempt to sneak down there. What is his stealth? That's based on dexterity, right?
So
I think so.
Okay, so Harshnag goes sneaking slowly behind this table, kind of crouched down, but, you know, being that he's a giant, he's still sticking up a little bit above the table.
oh no, it's not my well.
Well, we're not in turns yet, really, so...
I say over the speaker, I'm like, yo, wizard, you can't just teleport this bad boy out, can you?
I say it looks a little bit too heavy for me to do that.
Okay.
And at the Harshnag's about here, when all of a suddenly, the centipede-looking fella, his head darts up, and he looks around, and it looks like he's spotted Harshnag.
Right.
And we all roll initiative.
I think it was at this time here that I was just closing the door behind me.
Right. Singing boys.
I hate this map. I'm so far away from everything.
Yeah,
I know.
I'm looking forward
I have,
to being
like,
off
no
this map,
speed.
too.
270 feet.
Hey, you can just make each square like 20 feet if you want.
I could.
Or wait, no,
And,
5
but
feet.
Then
You can
stuff
make
would
it 5 feet, and then it would be a lot closer.
Yeah, and then
I mean, this
stuff would
makes
make
sense
even
though in
less
the sense of giants.
Yeah.
Giants live in here.
All the movements just rounded up to the nearest 10, so we'll go with that for now. Alright,
Alright.
plus 5 for Zujak, 20. Alright, so no one, you're up first. So you just notice, you see that the centipede has noticed Harshnag. It doesn't look like he's noticed anybody else.
So I just get my bow ready, but I just I delay it until I see if he's going to attack or not.
Okay. Zujak.
Let's see here. 270
And-
feet.
Does he have like big eyes or does he have little eyes?
They're pretty beady little
Okay.
eyes. I mean,
No whites.
I
I'm
guess not
definitely
beady wouldn't be the right word either. He looks like that.
Oh.
Gross.
I'm definitely aiming for one of his eyes if he looks like he's
Okay.
about to attack.
All right.
I'm just curious. I don't actually want to do this. I'm just curious if it shows. No, just 120. So I can't. I don't really get like I would be able to hit it with the disadvantage or anything.
I think you would. What does that spell look like?
Whoops, I didn't mean to roll that. Sorry.
Sears lists
Okay.
150, 600.
Firebolt.
Right.
Yeah, maybe not.
Maybe the fire.
Yeah, it
burns
looks
out
like
after
the
120
fire
feet.
would probably like burn out by 120 feet.
Okay.
But yeah, you probably could not.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold my action.
Okay. Cedric.
I climb up on the table and just shout.
Okay. Anything specific or just shouting?
No, I don't know. Just like a war cry, I guess.
Could we get a demo?
No.
Here we go. I think what he's saying, he's like, a rammer has it, because that's the name. Okay.
Oh, the worst joke that's been made yet. We did it, everybody. We've been trying for so long.
I can't wait for Matt to be a bard in our next campaign.
Oh, I really loved that. That was a good joke.
Okay, as you yell out, the Remmer has his head. He hears you, and his head kind of whips around and on you instead of Harshnag.
Would that count? So communication is a free action, right?
That would be like a bonus action, I guess. So if you want an action, go for it.
Yeah. I'm gonna just pull out my hammer and like prepare, like delay my turn if it comes at me. I want to hit it.
Okay. All right. So then it is, and he realizes that he has been spotted, especially after you yell out. He sees that there's stuff is happening. Can see the screens real quick. Ew. Okay. And you hear him say, "Oh shit, I've been spotted," and he, yep, he will vault over the table as he yells out, "Hey, you guys got my back!" And he will dash over to here. Kind of runs towards it. And that is all.
Wait, where's the thing?
Over here.
It's
on the
over here, right?
Over here.
Oh, he's running at the guy.
When I
Oh,
see him do
okay.
that and hear him say, "If do you have my back?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I should probably follow." So I
We're like, well, I was trying to distract him, but yeah,
dash
sure,
up to
run
here.
straight at him.
All right. Okay, so then it is the Remmer has. And it will, as Harshnag vaults over the table, its focus shifts back on him. And it will start going at him.
What is it making like a ranged attack or something?
Holy cow. No. It doesn't get very far either. I guess it'll dash.
This map is so big.
I hate this map.
It's like, what do you think with all those legs he'd be able to get somewhere faster?
I mean, no, he looks as he goes there. It looks like most of he's like going slowly and trying to get each leg at a time. There's
Right.
so many of them. Totally kidding. He's actually moving pretty fast. But there's a lot of ground to cover in between too. All right, Meisner.
Okay. Okay. So I'll just undo a dash, hop over to table here, and be like here or something. That works.
Can I like double up my turns if I was holding it?
No, and I just realized you should have had a chance to attack there, since when he
Like
rushed
when he
at
was coming
Harshnag.
forward,
Yeah.
right?
So if you want, you
So-
can go ahead and just do that now and then do your turn.
Okay, yeah. So, like to shoot him with hot stuff.
Okay. A 20. This 14 was from a while ago, right?
Yeah, that was just I didn't mean to hit that.
A 24 will hit.
It'd be at disadvantage because of the length, so it'd be 22.
Oh, that'll also hit.
Okay.
And you definitely
And-
get sneak attack on this one.
Oh yeah.
He did.
Alright.
Oh, it's dead.
Total of 36. That's all piercing. Okay.
What was the other D6?
The fire damage. So his Constitution saving throw, he will fail. And so the arrow kind of just slams into his side and then bursts into flame. But the flame, strangely enough, it doesn't really burn. It bursts into flame and then the flame just kind of disappears.
Oh.
Doesn't disappear, it goes away.
Um,
Like kind of like it's almost like it's been put out by water or something. So it
Goodness, I
doesn't
don't
look
wanna
like
get
the
close
flame
to
really
this
did a lot
thing.
of damage.
I get like haunting memories of when that Yeti was breathing into my face. Yeah, I couldn't move when I was a T-Rex.
Okay. All right. So that was your delayed turn or action, and then Meisner, you had moved or dashed already. Was that all you were going to do?
Yeah.
So
I
then
also
it
want to
is-
take my delayed action before we move to the next round.
Oh. Okay.
And I'll take a dash so I can move up to here.
All right. How far was that?
It was a total of 50 or 60 feet, I think.
Okay.
Because I used a little bit of movement to get up on the table. And then I think I just moved 40.
Close enough. Not sure on all the maths there, but that works.
You know what? It would have been 60 feet, and if I dashed, I wouldn't round up because I would be 25 times 2, so I'm there.
Well, yeah, technically. I'm not
I would
sure.
add 50 total, not 60.
I really don't care because this map is so stupid and so huge, so yeah.
Okay, I make it to about here.
A bit much.
So he's like up by it already, and yeah.
That right there works for me. All right, then it is no one.
And with a flick of the wrist,
Oh boy,
Holy.
94.
potted plant anyone?
Ooh.
Oh. Hope that's a good ooh. Good for us, bad for you.
Let's just hope it's not making two of them.
Right.
Then we just run.
All right. Well, that's interesting. Oh man.
What happened? It's killing me.
Okay, so you cast at it, and there's this burst of energy shoots out the front. It hits it, and the whole thing, it looks like really freaked out at first, and then you see it just. It's kind of just a whoosh as the whole huge lizard just kind of compresses down into something and it drops to the floor. As you look, you see that it turned into a sweet roll. Oh man!
This game is so dumb.
I know. But it is what it is.
Anybody hungry?
Harshnag sees that happen and then turns around and looks at you and is like, what?
I
What?
look over at him and be like, "Hey,
What
you know
just
what?
happened?
You know what? The big dragon, he knew that we weren't messing around. That's why he chose us.
You too.
I make it seem like no big deal, like it happens all the time for me,
Gotcha.
I mean, it has happened before.
right?
Has the
to an
sweet roll
orc.
thing happened before?
I think it happened
yeah.
one time, yeah.
I think the sweet
Did
roll
this-
has happened, yeah.
There was
Okay.
a pot of petunias once.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's happened. But the sweet roll had happened before, I think.
Yeah.
Oh man.
The-
I was trying to think if it had happened and if I hadn't reshuffled that number, or if I had reshuffled and it's a different number, and yeah. So that's, I think,
Yeah.
the first repeat one. So it's time to reshuffle all the things. All right. So I guess that clears up that battle.
Well, anything else, guys? You need me to do?
One of these days, you're gonna try that on a dragon. It's gonna turn it into 2 dragons. I can't wait.
No kidding.
So how big of a beast was this thing?
It was very big.
I just looked it up. It's insane.
30. Yeah, it's pretty huge.
It was like a CR of 11.
Yeah, it's supposed to be super difficult.
Yeah, we weren't supposed to survive this, all of us.
You probably would have all survived. It would have been difficult. Oh yeah, with Harshnag. Without Harshnag, somebody would have probably died. With
Oh, man.
Harshnag helping out, you would have been all right, but it would have been difficult. But hey,
Does it
you
say,
know,
Who wants the sweet roll?
it is what it is.
I do not
Yeah,
want that
there's a-
sweet roll.
No one walks
I
over and just
dashed-
puts it in his
100
pocket.
I dash up to it and I pick it up. And I'm like, 10-second rule, and I take a bite.
Okay, it's a sweet roll.
And I'm filled with magical powers.
It's delicious. Not that you notice, really.
Well, it's just a really good sweet roll.
It's
and
a really
it
good sweet
Seems like
Hmm.
it's filling me.
You should
with
try your hand at baking.
Well, maybe I should.
Does a 17 investigate find any treasure in the room?
17. Let me check. There is. I mean, you go looking around pretty much the whole. There is. Yeah, nothing special really. There's some plates and goblets.
Gold, silver,
Just cheap, some kind of cheap metal.
10.
Nothing valuable.
All right.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's really all there is except for the steel great axe.
I look over and I can see like the
Which-
bloodlust in Cedric's eyes, and I'm like, "Oh man, I'm sorry, Cedric."
You hold your hand out. Sweet roll?
I mean, Cedric,
Sweet roll.
sweet roll? Cedric is disappointed, but Dave read what a Remoraz is, and he is so glad he didn't fight it. Holy
Well,
shit.
Remmer has it.
I
He's
w-
the one I'm leaving you for. But
He has to play a bard. He just has to.
Okay. Harshnag
sorry.
goes down and picks up the great axe and lugs it back up here with him. All right, guys. Well, sorry. What was that?
I said that was so stupid easy.
I know. I hate it / love it.
Yeah, it was great.
Wait, let me get this thing off here since he no longer exists. So Harshnag walks up here with the great axe, and so guys, what do you think we should do with this thing? What's the plan here?
Just stick
So
it in there.
Craigslist?
Stick it? Put it back in the hands of the giant.
Stick it where?
Head over and I'll show you.
All right.
Uh,
So he goes up to Thrym up here, the frost giant that's missing the weapon, and he puts the steel great axe, kind of positions it back into his hands, and steps back, and you all watch as nothing really seems to happen.
hmm.
Huh.
that's disappointing.
Kick it. Somebody kick it.
Right?
Kick,
Is it? You put it in right, Harshnag?
That's what she said.
Oh dear. Yeah, I think so. And he kind of takes it out and turns it around a little bit so the blade's kind of facing the other way, and puts it back in, and again, nothing really happens.
I feel like there may have been some point that we missed with the boulder.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Should we go back out there?
We got the hammer now. Maybe. I'm not really sure what to do.
Did
with
we
the
search
boulder,
that
though.
other room? Make sure there's nothing else there.
The one
We
to
just
the
came from.
south. Yeah.
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 Cedric did really.
Yeah, Cedric
I did anyway.
started it. Yep. There's a
So is
couple
this-
plates and goblets scattered around, but nothing.
What
Is
about
this-
that bowl of fire in that other room
The bowl of fire.
in the middle?
Yeah, that was just like a big fire pit. It looked like just gases escaping from the core of the mountain, whatever, are feeding it, and it's just continually
So-
burning.
Did you notice how that side is like hot? Or maybe it's not. I don't know how that room was, but then the top side was cold. I guess it makes sense. Fire giant down below.
Yeah, this entire, or most of the room you just came from, most of the room was nice and warm from that fire.
That
but
makes sense
some of
because
the-
there's a fire giant standing right next to it,
Right.
and there's this is the ice giant, right? Standing next to the other side of the room.
Right. Well.
But
should
as
we
far
go-
as the room you're currently in, pretty much this whole room is pretty cold, kind of frost covering everything.
Mhm.
Being that you are in the mountains, and pretty high up, so it's pretty cool.
Wasn't there something about the runes that was missing from the archway?
The runes, there was nothing really missing.
Okay.
They had kind of a similar glow to them. Some kind of magical property, probably. Some kind of glow to them, and when you had investigated, to see if it was dwarven or anything. It was definitely made by giants, but there were some looked like newer scratches on them. Like nothing deep or damaging, just you noticed a few scratches.
Hmm.
So, guys, if you want, I can go to that ledge and I can levitate up the side of it and see if I can get into the second floor from there.
Hmm.
Weren't we already on the second floor?
Well, no. But I'm saying, like, remember how, like, that one room, like, half of it was, like, caved in? I'm just trying to
Oh,
think of
yeah.
a way, like, maybe we can get past that.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Eddie, when we were out here, did these stairs go up or did they go down?
Sorry, out where? Oh, there. They go up.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you
I
guys?
just feel like nothing really happened at the boulder. Like, it was a trap, but maybe there was more to it. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to think. What about like the giants by the door, right? Is there like a certain order
Well,
that
not-
we have to?
Tap on them.
Because
Can I
remember,
can I try to reread what's on the written on the door?
Yeah, sure.
What do I need to?
History probably.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
these are old, like really old runes script, not
I must have
commonly
been
used anymore.
probably forgot where the door actually was.
Well,
Uh,
no.
Yo, Meisner, over this way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you study, look at him again for a while, but you don't really. You still only know the guy, which is the second one from
This
the
guy
left,
one.
and then the last one, going clockwise,
is-
bottom right, the ice. And sky is for the cloud giants, and ice is for frost giants.
Hmm. I'm gonna walk over this way. Double check it here.
Again, there's same as the other hallway. There's some bars in there that are kind of blocking you from going through. But from what you can see down the hallway, it's just looks like just an empty hallway.
I think we should investigate those passages maybe again.
Where the spiders were?
Yeah. Bro, I don't know. Maybe that's just
You
another
sure
way
there was
in.
nothing like left or right in the boulder room? There's nothing left or right.
Well, I mean, supposedly not. I couldn't see anything.
Hmm.
Here, let me go into that room. You guys stay out here, and I'll activate that boulder.
okay.
Does this crack look like anything, Eddie? To me? Or is it just a crack in the wall?
It looks, yeah, just a crack in the wall.
Okay.
No restaurants yet. Okay, or hole in a wall restaurant. Okay.
Not yet.
I say over my earpiece. Sorry, guys, man. This is a huge freaking hallway.
Yep.
And then I kind of go over here against this wall, and I
Okay.
levitate off the ground a little bit.
Okay.
And I push myself over to like this doorway here,
Okay.
and then I basically step down on the plate and step back behind the wall.
All right. As you step down on the plate, again, same thing, a familiar. Well, I guess it wasn't you that stepped on it the first time, but the floor goes down about an inch. Click. And this time you know where to look, and you look left as the wall, the stone wall that's there, just kind of fades away. It looks like it's just some some kind of magic. Makes it appear like there's a wall, but there's not actually a wall there. And the rock comes hurtling out again and goes rolling past you. I guess we don't really need to roll for initiative here, but what are you just
I'm gonna
running
go-
down after it, or
No, I'm gonna go back up and check out this room.
Oh,
I'm like,
okay.
okay, guys, the boulder's loose. Did anything change in that room there?
I run around here looking.
you hear a thud on the north side as the boulder goes rolling up into the statue again. But as far as this room here, nothing seems to have changed.
And I go in and I, do an investigation up on the hole where the rock came out of.
I go in this bottom room here and look to see if anything's changed here.
Alright. 11. Again, just looks like just enough of the wall or the mountain has been carved out up here, just enough for the big boulder to sit in there. But there's nothing special there, really.
I guess I just keep
Oops.
I search these rooms and I throw pebbles at the walls to see if there's any hollow walls.
Okay. Roll another investigation. You search those rooms. Ugh. Yeah, you don't really find anything. They're all pretty much the same, just an empty room with a cement slab for giants to rest on.
I'll tell you what, guys, I just don't see anything up here. Maybe
Um,
I'll.
Zujak,
Mm-hmm.
roll investigation for your room down there. Ooh, 25. You go searching around, and on the throne, on the back end of the throne, the back side of it, there are some symbols. Looks similar to what's on the archway.
This throne
Also-
here, or what?
Yes, this one. Looks kind of similar to what's on the archway. I mean, it's the same type of runes. It looks like it's giant writing. But do you speak giant? Or
No, I don't think so.
are you able to read it? But yeah, there's
No.
something written there. You don't know what it is.
Okay.
Somebody speaks giant.
I do.
Oh, can you hear this? This is a private conversation between me and the DM.
I was just talking. I was just letting Cedric know that I can speak giant.
Cedric just asked out of the blue, just like he just looked over and said, "I thought someone can talk giant."
Well, because he wants to learn dwarf, and I asked to speak dwarf, but he doesn't want to learn it from me. So he was asking if I knew any other
I
languages.
see.
That makes sense. All right. No one, as this is all happening down here, the stone giant statue pushes the rock back up into the wall slowly,
Trapping you.
and you can
Oh!
move freely to wherever you want.
I'm going back in the tunnels, guys. And I going through here, hoping for no more spiders.
Okay. I with my intercom, I say, "Hey, I think I might have found something." And I say, "Meisner, can you come in here for a sec?"
Sure. All right. You're at the far
over
end
by
of
the statue, the circle room, half circle room.
Half
Oh.
circle.
Gotcha. You
Whatever
mean
that
south?
Yeah. in
The
south.
throne?
Yep, by the
With-
throne.
Where we
Gotcha.
fought the centipede?
Yeah, where the centipede came from.
Okay, I'm out on this ledge,
Okay.
and I'm gonna kind of levitate myself and kind of pull myself up the rock face.
Okay.
I say. Go ahead.
Sorry. Go on. But you don't know that he's out there, Tech. Or did you say that you were going out there? No one.
Yeah, I said I'm going out there.
Okay. And I guess you would have heard him say that he thinks he's found something.
Right.
But yeah, if you're out there trying to kind of basically climb up, it's a long ways up.
And there, okay,
This
so like,
is-
does it look like there's any holes, like, you know,
Not really.
20 or like 50 feet up or anything like that?
Not really, no. It's just looks like just a solid side of a mountain.
Okay. So I go back down then.
Okay. I look over
Head back
at
in.
Meisner and I say,
Yeah.
hey, can you read this? Looks like giant
Oh.
to me.
Let me take a look here. What do I have to do?
This one is
New giant.
yeah. Go ahead and roll history again,
My history's horrible.
since this is an ancient
Okay.
temple. Okay.
There we go.
14. You can't quite make out everything, but you can make out enough to where it's basically it's sort of a riddle, maybe, but it basically says if you want to speak with the oracle, and then there's something about a weapon and strike your name.
Mm.
And that's the rest. There's a few words or symbols you're not at all familiar with.
Hmm.
That's about all you're able to make out.
I repeat that exact same thing to everyone in the earpiece.
Okay.
All right.
And
I'll go back
I'm
up.
gonna go grab some more water. I will be back in just a bit.
Did anybody catch all that? Can you repeat it?
Something
If you
about
want to see the oracle,
strike your name.
Yeah, strike your name. I couldn't quite make
With
out
the-
everything it said.
with the
but
weapon?
oracle
Yeah,
with
with a weapon.
yeah, take
Dot,
the weapon
dot,
and strike your name.
weapon, strike your name.
Now, do you think it's referring to taking, like, say, for instance, the ice giant's weapon and then striking the archway?
Well, he said there was scratches.
On
Right.
Maybe we
Yeah,
can
he did.
see where the
Maybe
scratches are and strike where those scratches
So,
are.
so if you take the
Right.
ice one and strike it on the
Yeah.
ice.
Right. Maybe if you just strike ice with the ice giant's weapon, then that will open it.
Well, I think we should hit behind the chair where the scratches are, where someone else carved their name.
Oh, the scratches are on the chair? I thought they were on the archway.
Where are they at?
Aren't they on the chair?
I thought it was on the archway, but
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
the writing, there's writing on the throne. That's what they were reading, but the
Hmm.
scratches are on the archway, I think.
Gotcha.
Do we have a plan?
so
Are the
yeah, are the scratches on the archway?
that he can't read?
You had mentioned that there were scratches before
Yes.
somewhere. Was that on
Yeah.
the archway?
Yeah, it's kind of on the areas where the runes were carved out.
Okay.
Cedric had seen those when he was checking out the runes.
Are there,
Yeah, there's a few scratches on the kind of on the.
but not on all of them, just on some?
No, there's some on all of them. I mean, you couldn't quite see too well on the ones along the top. Those are kind of high up, but
Understandable.
The scratches all look the same.
I tell Meisner, go up and look closely at those scratches, see if you can make out any of the, if maybe is it words or
Can I try for the third time to try to?
This one will then be investigation.
Just the same,
See
basically.
what
Then.
those-
Boy.
They really vary. Some of them are short little scratches, and a bunch of them, some of them are longer
I
scratches.
say over to Harshnag, hey, get that ice hammer and carve your name on these runes.
Say what? You want me to carve my name?
Yeah, smash the wall like these other guys did.
I don't think you even
Okay.
have to
That-
write your name. I think you just have to hit the rune that is your name. So, like, if the ice giant
Mm.
uses an axe, then just hit the ice rune with the axe.
Yeah.
So, what type of giant is Harshnag?
Frost giant.
So, yeah. So, use the axe, Harshnag, and just hit the ice symbol with it.
The frost symbol.
The frost symbol. Should let you right in.
Looks like that's the.
Okay, so he comes down here to the bottom right and pulls out his axe. And,
No.
Okay, so are you
You gotta
sure about
use the
this?
frost axe, though.
The Oh.
Well, he has a frost
I
axe. He's a frost giant, so his weapon would probably be the right one for him.
Mm-mm. That's why the god hid the axe from us. So.
Nah, and he kind of looks around at the two. You know, all right, which one is it?
Statues. The
Is there something
statues.
special about the? Is there something special about the axe that we found in the other room?
It's
wow.
bigger. Like it's bigger than even the one that Harshnag uses. Like these
Okay.
giants are kind of larger than life, and their weapons are as well.
Yeah.
You should know, Cedric. Bigger is always better.
Ah,
I laugh a good chuckle.
So he
that's
pulls.
not what your mother said.
So am I using the one from the statue, or mine?
Statue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So he goes back over here and pulls out great axe. Comes back over here. Hesitates a little bit.
Give it a good whack.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah.
87%.
He...
At least it's over 50%, so I think we're good.
Okay. And he takes not much of a swing, but basically just kind of whacks
I take a step back.
at the frost giant rune, and there, all of a sudden, as soon as he does that, the rune kind of lights up, and the mist that was in the archway starts just kind of
As
swirling
Chatwood gets
around
ready with
a lot.
Mm.
And Harshnag steps back and says, that looks like it did something. Do we want to try it out?
I'm gonna walk through it.
Okay.
Stick a weapon through it first. Make sure it doesn't like shear it off.
Yeah.
Cedric,
Goodbye.
walk
I
through
I
it.
radio him on the speaker. Still alive there?
Ah!
That means it's safe.
I just I just like scream bloody murder, just like the horror.
All right. So you all appear.
Is this
Like,
Ooh, a cult.
is this room like this whole archway is open, right? It's not a doorway anymore. Like it's.
It's not open. It's a portal, really.
Oh, okay.
So like warped in.
On the map, it's right next to each other, but yeah, you basically transport it to a different place.
I see.
You know, I've been a part of a cult as both a follower and a leader. As a follower, you have more fun, but a leader, you get more money.
Yeah, thanks, Creed.
Yeah.
I was like, Meisner, you have lived a very interesting life.
Okay. In this room, you see again a set of giant statues. These are not nearly as big as the other ones. They're about life size, if that much even. Each one is holding out kind of like a lantern. There's all 6 of them are lit currently. The entire room again covered in frost, just a thick layer of frost everywhere. In the center of the room, there is lying what appears to be a dead giant. What
Okay.
do you wish to do?
Is that the Oracle, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I think it's some Willy Wonka shit and it's gonna stand up. Like it pretended
So-
to fall down. I approach slowly
Okay.
and to about here, maybe.
All right.
Can I investigate or perception, or I don't want to like go up to the body or anything though.
Okay. Roll investigation. Oof.
And I have advantage on investigation rolls because
Because you
I
got
wanna-
dual axes, gives you the confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't see much more from here than you did initially,
All right. So like nothing
Closer.
happens though. It
and
was-
nothing happens.
I keep approaching.
All right.
We just all let him out there to die.
As you get to about there, you feel there's some unevenness under your feet. But
Ooh.
now as you look down, you see there's some carvings in the floor.
Okay. Can I tell what is going on with those, or do you want me to roll for something again?
You
Hey,
can,
Cedric, what do you see? I said over the loudspeaker,
Well-
the earpiece.
Well, there's a body, and some statues, and lanterns.
All right, wise guy.
and
What-
some
what do I- what-
carving in the floor.
Yeah. What do I see, Eddie?
The carving in the floor is again in giant, and you can't really make it out what it is.
Mm-hmm. It
No.
says,
No, wait, that's in Dwarvish.
"Ah, ah, ah! Hey, let me learn on Dwarvish.
But you don't even know
I just
that.
wanted, I just wanted so much."
But no, I didn't read that enough. It actually this one is in Dwarvish. Does anybody speak
A hand or a head.
I want to pretend that I can speak Dwarvish.
that? Okay.
So
Didn't you say you've been studying it?
I've
know
been
what?
wanting to study it, but
My
I have to find a
language-
book first.
My language is giant.
Oh. Oh wait, Meisner speaks giant too.
So
Meisner
Yeah,
speaks
I
giant
speak-
and Dwarvish.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that part back there wasn't entirely true. Sometimes I get tired reading, so I didn't want to read it. But
Well, you read so much in school that now it's
Yeah.
just like,
No doubt the
Well,
textbooks, or
yeah,
I
Bad memories.
know that Meisner speaks Dwarvish, right? Because I was like
Yes.
weird about not wanting to ask him. So I look down and I pretend that I can read it, and I like chuckle. And like, Meisner, you got to read this. This is hilarious.
all right, sure, yeah.
Okay, with a 10, I get Meisner. You're not fooled so much, but
You're
you
like,
can pretend
Not-
to play along or not.
not sure they would carve a joke in the floor here, but let me check it out.
All right. This is. Wait. All right. This is dwarves, right? So this isn't the ancient. No history check needed here.
Ooh, sorry. So I
You
can
read
just
it,
read it.
and it says, "Ask your question and no truth."
Still waiting for the punchline, Cedric, where maybe I misread it.
Well, it's kind of a cultural thing. You maybe you don't get it.
Yeah, sorry, that's true. I'm not half dwarf, so I probably wouldn't get that.
I mean, I only half get it, to be fair.
So I look over at everyone. I'm like, so, what was the purpose that
What were we
came
here
again?
for? The dragon sent us here, but I don't remember why. Hold on.
No, Harshnag. Harshnag had asked you to come here to basically
Yeah.
try to figure out what the best course of action is to try to take care of the giant
Yeah.
uprising and discord and all that kind of stuff going on. Try to get the giants
So-
under control.
So not like asking out loud to any oracle, but like to the party. I ask like, should we ask where the Storm King is, or should we ask how do we succeed in this mission, or what's the best way to ask?
Well, I just think we should ask, how should we, what should our goal be moving forward to defeat the giants? So.
I ask Harshnag if we each get to ask a question.
I'm not sure. I've never actually been in here. Never actually asked anything of the oracle. I would
Yeah.
imagine you'd get at least more than one question, hopefully.
Oh, mighty
Okay.
Oracle, how is the best way to make a cheese sandwich?
Fool.
I stab no one.
There's a booming voice. Says, well, first, you must take 2 slices of bread.
Okay.
Toast them a little bit on the one side,
Mm.
and then flip those sides over, put a lot of cheese in between, and then toast them on the outside, and then spread some strawberry jam on them, and devour it. It's delicious.
Strawberry jam.
That's an interesting one.
And
Well,
just as the
I do
oracle
not question-
finishes talking, one of these lanterns that the giants are holding up, one of these lanterns goes out.
Huh. What did that do?
Maybe it means don't ask any questions like that.
Can we have another lantern back if we leave the oracle with another body?
You can try it.
I don't think Harshnag wants to stay.
It's like that's maybe not who we were referring to.
This is it. This is the day that Cedric finally fights no one. This is it. The
Hey.
day has come.
Dude, Cedric, are you saying you never wanted to know the perfect grilled cheese sandwich? Yeah. This is knowledge, yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, at that Harshnag kind of looks. It's good to know, I guess, but I feel like we've got more pressing matters.
Oh,
Oracle,
well,
where is the Storm King?
You again hear a booming voice say, I don't know.
That doesn't count then.
That's even more worthless than the grilled cheese.
One
Wait, what did
lantern
he
goes
say?
out. He said
No! No, not
doesn't-
fair!
He doesn't know.
This is
And
bull.
What a load of BS.
You're not a very good oracle, are you?
I'm just laughing that the Oracle hears the "what a load of BS" as a question and it starts describing what a load of BS is.
I didn't say what is a load of BS.
How do we defeat the Storm King?
The voice booms out again and says, "There is no need to defeat the Storm King. He is on your side. But to defeat the others..."
Wait, the Storm King, was he the guy in the sky, the giant that was flying?
No.
No,
Okay.
the
That was
Storm
just a
King
giant.
is the one that went missing. King Hekaton.
Oh,
He went missing.
He's the storm giant, right?
Yeah.
He is a storm giant, yeah.
But the voice goes on to say, to defeat the others, you must find a magic conch of the storm giant King Hekaton and use it to visit Hekaton's court and root out the evil therein.
okay. Someone that remembered that, say
And
again.
then basically find a magic conch, like a seashell conch thing, and use that conch to visit Hekaton's court and root out the evil therein.
Mm-hmm.
So I look at the guys, I'm like, should we ask where we find that?
Yeah.
And then
I have no idea where it
with
is.
that, the third lantern goes out. There's 3 left.
Oh, you can only ask so many questions.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
only 6 of them.
I'd like to know where to find a conch, but I'm also really curious about what kind of wine pairs well with cheddar.
That's a simple question.
You have a good
Wow.
grilled cheese at this point,
But-
now you need a good wine to go with it, right?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's super critical.
Well, if you said strawberry jam on top, you'd think that maybe you. I mean, would you either do a strawberry wine or?
Okay, I'm done asking the questions. We'll let the wizard speak from now on.
Okay.
How many lanterns are left?
3.
And with that, the fourth lantern goes out and he says, "Two."
The Oracle's voice booms out. 3. Fourth lantern goes out. I keyed.
Hilarious.
But yes, there are 3 left.
Okay. So I will ask, where is this conch?
Magic conch.
Magic
Couch.
conch. Couch. Where is this magic couch that we can use?
The booming voice again says, each of these storm giant leaders, or storm giant lords, has a conch.
So we need to find the storm giant leaders.
Or not, did I say storm giant
Yeah.
lord?
Yeah.
Sorry. Each of the giant lords.
Okay.
The storm giant lord,
Oh.
frost giant lord.
We look
fire
over
giant.
at Hashning and like, couldn't you have answered that for us?
Oh, I don't know. I've been kind of out of the giant. I've just been wandering the wilderness by myself these past 100 years.
Harshnag
I wasn't aware.
Harshnag knows as much about being a giant as Cedric knows about being a dwarf.
Pretty much.
Right? Okay. So we need to get in touch with them.
Or what?
I
There's
don't know,
only.
guys.
Does that mean that there's
2
only
more.
like 6 of
Well,
those
that
leaders?
last.
Are you
No.
asking?
Or
Right.
5.
Okay.
Yeah. No, don't. Okay, so there's still 3 questions because the last lantern didn't go out yet.
No, it went out. That was assumed. There's 2 left.
That's what happens when you assume, Eddie.
We'll
I
need to
thought it
ask
might-
Yeah.
really long questions where it's like you
I-
have.
I thought it was maybe like a bonus round or something, halfway point. So.
Nope.
I don't know, guys. Should we ask for like weapons or things like that, or should we?
I feel like this can just give
Can
us
we-
knowledge, not like physical items.
Well, no. But can we ask him like where we can get better stuff, or?
We could see if he knows where any pirate, buried treasure is.
What about? Ooh, that's actually a good idea. Then we can go
Yeah.
treasure hunting and get rich. Like we'd ask for like a minimum fortune of like 10 million.
Yeah.
I have an extremely selfish question. If we actually don't have any like real questions,
Well,
just for like my own RP reasons.
You're gonna ask if that was your dad.
Yeah, that's it. Like if we have nothing else to ask, then that's how I want to end it. But like ignore me. Like if there's other real questions to ask, then I'm not being real.
Sorry, I ruined that. I shouldn't even have said anything. I should have let you have it.
Well, one thing is we could ask where to find one of these leaders, right?
I mean, surely we can track down a leader like that on our own, right? But I guess.
Hey, Harshnag, do you know where any of these
Yeah,
leaders are?
Harshnag. Yeah, he's a frost
I-
giant. Surely he knows where the
yeah.
frost giant court is.
I could probably draw you up a crude map of probably where pretty much all those giant lords are. If they haven't moved lately.
They're literally
I think I know
humongous.
where
Everyone
those-
would know where to find them.
Yeah. I think I could help you out with that, finding them.
Maybe we could ask. Maybe for that dragon for letting us use that weapon. Maybe we could always like ask a question for him or something like that to repay him. Maybe.
Yeah. Where could we find a massive goat?
Okay, you guys got to be specific. I'm gonna start answering those.
You're right. That's fair.
How many questions do we have left?
We
2.
have two.
Too.
2.
Well,
Is there
I
anything
mean-
that we need? Like, do we have any side quests right
well,
now?
maybe, hey, hang on. Maybe we
information
could
would help
ask what is there any information that we don't know that we should have? Maybe we could ask that as a question.
Yeah, I mean,
Worth a
sounds
shot.
fair. Do it, you won't.
Okay. What is some information we should have that would be extremely beneficial and hard to find on our own that we should have to help us on our quest? Oh, great and mighty Oracle.
And where are the knights who say knee? That's all part of one question there. So
Okay.
And then maybe we should ask how much unladen swallow can carry.
what is the airspeed of an unladen swallow?
Well, that depends. Is it an African or European swallow?
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, I forgot what was the original question.
Basically, like, what is the most useful information that we should have
right.
to help us on our quest that we can't easily maybe get on our own, or what are we missing, basically?
Gosh, looking at the whole list of answers here and trying to think which one. Dun, 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 dun. Let's say Princess, the voice says, speak to Princess Sarisa in Maelstrom, King Hegaton's youngest daughter. She has a clue to her father's whereabouts and needs your help.
Princess Sarisa in Maelstrom?
Yes.
Okay.
King Hecaton's youngest daughter.
Mm-hmm. And at the mention
that was
of
a good one.
Maelstrom, Harshnag says, "Oh, that's King Hecaton's court. That's where the Storm Giant King is, which currently Princess Sarisa is ruling in his place, while King Hecaton's missing."
Hmm.
Okay. So we just need to get that shell. And
The fifth lantern goes out, and there is one left.
well, guys, boy, I think that about takes care of it for us. Anyone got any, any other good questions that they need answered before we head out?
I have well, no. Never mind.
He's on pace for a 30-homer, 100.
No, I guess that's about it. We should probably head out. And then I
Okay.
take for everyone to leave. I kind of like linger to be the last one out the door.
Alright.
Alright.
Harshnag will leave.
I pretend to be very interested in this giant's body over here. I maybe kick its foot a little bit.
Okay.
I mean, you guys don't want to use this last question up? I could maybe.
No, I think we used them all, actually.
Oh, you think? I thought there was one more.
The light means that the camera's off.
Oh. Well, all right. Don't dawdle along. We got places to go, Cedric.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I like turn to follow, get to about here ish.
Okay.
Like, Oracle, what's my dad's name?
Sorry, what was that?
It's, Oracle, what is my father's name?
Oh. His name is Dwaylen Stormshield.
Ah! And I walk through the portal.
It's like, hey, I just thought of a question to ask. Oh,
I thought for sure we had another question. My
all the
bad.
lights seem to be out. That's strange.
As you go back in, all the lights are.
I swear we used them all. So,
As the last of you exit, the swirling mist kind of calms down a little bit again, and kind of settles back to what it was originally.
I'm just curious. Where's the axe? Can we hit it again?
We should we should have left it in the room.
The axe? Oh, that would have been awesome.
Harshnag is still carrying the axe.
I mean, think of the unlimited questions we could have.
You want me to hit it again?
That's a good
I
point.
don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
Do
we
another
probably could, but
What was that dead giant doing in there?
that's a great
No
question.
kidding.
That should have been the last question.
Who is this guy?
Did he give it another crack?
Yeah, right.
Okay. Harshnag takes another poke at it with the steel great axe, I think. Nothing happens.
So I guess it's like one trip in there per person. Sorry, Harshnag. Basically all worthless questions you got there, except for that grilled cheese.
No, that was very useful information. We just need to figure out. I mean, if you guys are up for it, just need to figure out which storm giant we're gonna go try to get his.
Wait a minute.
From.
I want my
Not Storm
question
Giant.
back.
I keep saying storm giant. Which giant lord we want to get the conch from?
Nope. I need to go back in and speak to this oracle again. Give me a second, guys.
Well,
Go back
Uh,
in.
It's
it's
already
dead.
stopped.
Oh, you can't. Meisner went back in.
Well, he went back just as Cedric was just exiting.
Exiting.
And I go, I'm like, why? Why? He didn't tell me what type of cheese.
Crucial information.
That's
Ah!
a shame. I guess we'll never know. You almost
Oh.
had it though.
I walk away and I was like, I was this close, guys. This close.
You know, like I pat no one on the back. Well, better luck next time. You know, we'll get through it.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah. So Harshnag says, so if you guys are up for it, I guess all we really need to figure out is which giant lord we're gonna go try to either bargain for their conch or just steal it or take it by force if we need to. Because we really need to get to Princess Cerisa there and find out what clue she's got and try to help her. Maybe we can find King Hecaton.
Do you think we need to find a conch before we meet up with her?
Well,
do
we
you
need
think-
a conch
Well,
to
we
You
get
can't
there.
get there without a
Yeah,
conch.
we won't be
Oh,
able to
okay.
get to Maelstrom without a conch. The conch is the only way to get there.
Okay, so you're saying it doesn't really matter.
So, I mean, do you think our dragon friend would be able to use his portal system?
I guess we could always check with him.
I'd say that's worth a shot.
Tap the earring and ask him.
All right. So
What
what?
was his
What are you
name,
asking?
guys?
If he can,
Felgolas.
I asked him if he's ever been to Maelstrom.
There's 10 seconds, and then 20, and you get no response.
It doesn't have a voicemail set up either. Dang it.
He does
So-
not.
Hmm.
Probably got killed by the Black Network. All right. Well, Harshnag. Hashtag.
Yes.
Any place in particular you think we should be heading to?
I don't get
Tell you
really
what.
don't think it matters which giant we try to take the conch from. We just need one of them, and any of them.
Which type of giants are like the frost giant enemies? Who are the biggest
No.
bastards in the giant world?
No, why don't we go to some that would help us?
Because then we don't get to kill any.
That's true. That's free levels.
Harshnag thinks a little bit and says, I don't know that any of them are gonna be all too friendly. The dun, dun. Where is the thing I'm looking for? Click here. Here?
Well, guys,
Ah, here we go.
why don't we?
There's
Wow.
the hill giants. They're really just all about, stealing all the food from everybody and just eating, basically, is all they do. There's the stone giants. They they're seems like they're trying to wipe out all settlements of small folk that are built on.
When he says small
Basically-
small folk, I look over at Cedric.
We can't Yeah, I'll take a peek.
They're trying to wipe out the settlements that are built on ancient Astoria. And then there is the Frost Giants. They haven't been causing too much trouble, but I've heard that Jarl Storvald, the Frost Giant Lord, has been trying to find some kind of ring. I'm not actually sure what it is.
Oh, really, Frost Giant? The Frost Giant says the Frost Giants aren't too bad.
Yeah, I mean, they've not gone out of their way to kill people. And then there is Duke Zalto, a fire giant. He's basically trying to just go around and just kill all dragons.
Ooh.
And then there is the Cloud Giants, led by Countess Sensuri. The Cloud Giants are also not too violent generally. They try to just stay out of the way mostly. But they're looking for, like, trying to uncover secrets of the past and retrieve relics of ancient history.
Mm.
So I guess whichever one of those it sounds like you want to take, you let me know, and I'll try to draw up a little map, and we can get after them.
It sounds to me like we're probably not going to be able to convince any of the giants to give us their conch. So if we're going to take it from one of them, I'd rather take it from one that I really don't like.
Yeah, like the Hill Giants.
Right.
I would prefer the Hill Giants or the Stone Giants, probably. Probably the Hill Giants more than anything.
Yeah, I think the Hill Giants, we could give them a go-around.
Yeah, we've already fought Hill Giants, too.
Yep.
Like a few times.
Okay, so Hill Giants it is, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
The
And
giant slayer's hungry.
Harshnag kind of sits down to start, sketching up, trying to remember, and sketching up a map to show you where the Hill Giant's at. And, I mean, he'll probably go along with you, but it
I was
seems
going
like
to
it's
say.
also mostly just trying to remember where it's at, kind of spur his memory. And as he's sitting there doing that, all of a suddenly, you hear a loud crash as where is it? Ah, right. Through the front door of the temple here.
Gasp.
Gasps.
Dun,
Pretty sure there wasn't even a door there.
wait, what? No door?
Wasn't? Oh, that door.
This door.
Okay. I was
A
gonna say, like, it was
giant
just-
blue dragon
Oh.
comes crashing through that door and stares its hateful gaze right at you guys.
Hello.
Harshnag looks up in surprise, says, "Oh crap. You guys better run." And he goes, as he goes running past you, he throws out the map that he had drawn so far, and hands it, or throws it at Zujak as he goes running past. And as he gets closer to the dragon,
Gets eaten.
he yells back to you guys, "Get out of here!
Wonder!
Run now!" And he tackles the blue dragon, or tries to tackle him around its neck, and they're just a big old mess of biting and slashing and clawing.
Who's ready for muffins?
A little bit of
Oh,
lightning
no.
breath.
What?
I guess you tell me
I feel like
if you're doing it. Actually, you have to, Cedric, you can't go through there.
Right.
Aw.
Cedric!
I was like, I can walk through docks,
yeah.
right?
No, you have to go through the main door.
I do shoot a 1-to-wonder at the
Okay.
dragon quick, on
That
the
is
way
such
out.
a bad idea. This is so bad.
And I duck out the door.
He's like, good luck deal with that, everybody else.
Okay.
Yeah, I turn left now.
And I try polymorphing him into a frog.
The dragon?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
Better not be trying to do that to Harshnag. That'd just be cruel.
Oh, that would be cool.
Thanks
It's
for
an
everything.
easy out
Bye.
for
What kind of saving throw is that?
There is none.
Yeah, there is. If an unwilling creature, wisdom.
Yeah.
And what's the DC on that?
It is 16.
He succeeds.
Sorry, Harshnag, I tried.
Just run! Get out of here! And yeah, no one. You don't notice anything that happens with your Wand of Wonder?
I'm like, shit, bad time for this thing to stop working.
I kind of want to fight the dragon.
I wonder.
The thing
Just
has
out
a
of
huge
curiosity,
horn.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
do
think we
this.
wanna fight it.
Well,
I just want to feel this out with the group. Are we not interested in fighting the dragon at all?
I got a feeling with the way that Eddie is saying this that we don't want to fight it.
Right. That's kind of.
I know, but that will make us that much more heroic if we win.
question: if I were to do
Or-
this here, could I trap it in a ball?
Definitely.
Radius of up to 10 feet. Probably not. But this is a huge dragon. Like, it's like 40 feet long.
Oh, I wouldn't have to trap its tail. You know, like I could just I can basically do 10 foot by foot 10 foot by 10 foot panels. So could I like make a dome?
Okay, how many panels? Okay,
10.
So you go 2, 2.
Says if the wall cuts through a creature's space when it appears, the creature is pushed to one side of the wall. Your choice which side.
Yeah.
Uh,
Probably not. Probably wouldn't
Okay.
be quite enough space to fit the entire thing inside. And
If
since
you-
it has to be pushed off to the side if it's in its space, and it
Could
can't
it-
all fit inside, it would have to go.
Could it potentially smush it if it was a horizontal wall and it was 2 feet above the ground and it was forced to go underneath it?
Doubtful.
I have
Okay.
I have part of an idea. Zujak, would you turn me into a monkey?
There's no way that's a good idea.
yeah, I look over. I don't think a monkey can take this thing on. I'm sorry.
And as you're lingering at the
Running. I'm out the door and I'm going. I listened to Harshnag.
Yep, I run.
He was a dear
turns
friend,
around
but
one last time and yells, "Run!
Yeah,
I'll
Harshnag,
hold
we
on
just.
as long as I can.
believe me,
Get out of here!"
and you wouldn't believe how fast I got out to the front door. I'm not even sure if I could be. I'm not even sure if I could be standing here, but I'm here.
Okay.
I'm just so I so want to fight the dragon. Okay.
We out.
there still an airship out here?
Yes, as you get outside,
They didn't fight that dragon at all.
the airship, well, it looks like it had kind of veered away out of its way when it saw it coming, but it's coming back to pick you guys up. And it sets down. It's still nighttime out there. It's probably early morning, I guess, 5 o'clock. Just starting to see evidence of dawn approaching.
I should have made
And as
Harshnag
you-
invisible. Duh, that was stupid.
Ooh.
I still could go back and do it, maybe.
Let's go back. Let's go
No,
back.
bad idea. He eats us.
No, because Harshnag would still be able to grapple him.
Yeah.
But then he'd be
It'll be much
invisible.
harder to
Then he could
fight.
get away. Once we're
He'll definitely
gone.
survive.
He ain't getting away. But we getting away.
Just as you're thinking about doing that, you turn back to run back into the temple, and you see, you hear rumble, loud rumbling, and dust starts coming out from the entrance here.
Oh my
And
word! This is the Lord of the Rings scene.
It's,
Balrog time.
it's starting. It's starting to.
I'm
Oh,
ready
okay,
on the
the whole
ship. I
thing is
jumped
collapsing.
about 80 feet. Like
Fly, you
I'm
fool.
levitating up in the air already.
Collapsing.
And just as it, before the whole thing falls apart and falls down on itself, you hear, "Fly, you fool!" But not.
Telling us to take the eagle.
I think we get XP for killing that thing then, just so you know. Okay, let's go on the ship,
Oh, man,
guys.
we should have hit it and then run away.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
I
an
mean,
encounter. It counts.
I shot a one and wonder at it. Surely that's got to give me some of the XP from it.
That's gotta count.
We should have let it up into that corridor.
Yeah.
With that.
Yeah.
Oh, and drop and threw the boulder at it.
Yeah, then we could have escaped out of that passageway, that tunnel.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Let's go back.
Holy shit.
Everything is destroyed.
Too late.
All right, so the whole side of the mountain is starting to look like it's caving in.
Well, it doesn't
I
matter.
just
I'm
hate
floating
leaving.
at this
Climb
point.
onto the airship and fly off.
I so much
I-
hate leaving this place.
And I
I really
think
wanted to do this.
that is where we're gonna end it for now.
Cue
Alright.
credits.
A whisper, a blessing.
That was the end of the first book.
The end of the first book.
Yeah.
This has been an audio HarperCollins recording. Thank you for joining.
And then cue the music. Yeah.
I feel it's a
Okay,
perfect right as we float up. Like the music plays. And,
Right.
like mountains becoming destroyed.
Right. Turning to liquid ash.
And you hear Eddie's voice booming. I don't know. Whatever he's gonna say
What they
next.
don't realize is I dropped 4 sticks in a little square inside the oracle room before we left.
Huh?
What does that mean?
What's happening?
You took a dump.
Nope. That means we can TP back in through it later.
Ah.
Oh, you made a gateway.
That sounds a lot like retconning to me.
That sounds a lot like bullshit to me.
You really want to know what kind of cheese to use, don't you?
Well, I mean, here's
Yes,
the
I
thing.
do.
That has 4 sides, not. I mean, doesn't
That's
the
true,
gateway
and
count?
that-
It has to be a
Well,
wooden
Oh,
frame,
wooden.
4 sides.
I'm pretty sure that the giant had a wooden square bracelet on.
In fact, I'm sure of it.
I'd bet my life on it.
You're back on the airship, sailing away. That's where it ends.
This guy didn't even question Harshnag dying.
Right.
You're not 100% sure that he's dead. I mean,
Oh, he
Oh.
did.
it wasn't.
Oh, he not real. He
The
dead.
mountainside kind of collapsed inward a little. Like it wasn't the whole coming down. Like the side of it just kind of caved in.
Harshnag probably faked his own death, guys.
Maybe.
Hmm.
That was probably
He was
his
in trouble
friend.
with- he was in trouble with
The law.
what's the other dragon here? That we were, and so he pretended to kill himself so he could get out of that.
That makes
Harshnag
sense.
was the Storm King all along.
Oh my word,
That wasn't.
dude!
right.
I bet you
How
that's
much did we
true.
get?
More than that, how much XP do you get for killing one of those big dragons?
All right.
2,800. All right.
Actually, it's a little more than that. 3,550.
You? Did we level up? 55?
Oh, no.
50?
No. 64. is-
What?
Not even.
Really? I thought we were closer than that.
Nope.
Nope.
So
Dude,
you
surely
need
that
about
dragon gave us 2
9,000.
levels.
Maybe by Christmas we'll be able to get to level 10. But no.
10 is 64. Jeez. Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, we should have fought
There
the
you have
dragon.
it.
Alrighty, sounds good,
Sounds
guys.
good.
Was a good one.
Yep.
You said you got